fucking man them, you know. Yeah,
Hey, what's going on, guys? Dignal here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make the intro that you have just seen on screen. Now, today is going to be an After Effects tutorial, and the project file to this will be in the description. But if you do not have After Effects, you know there's not really much I can do about that, so I'm very, very sorry about that. But yeah, without further ado, let's get actually into the video. So let me just go ahead and adjust my face cam here. And as you can see right here, this is the intro. So what I've got here is I have got my my song essentially, and I have got the main composition right here. Now, essentially, let me just show you how it looks one more time from the After Effects perspective. It looks exactly like that. So in this pre-comp right here, we have a whole bunch of different stuff. So to start off, we have right here, we have sort of we have the background to the actual fade. So as you can see right here, we have the fade. Now if we remove this, essentially I just overlaid these two, and when the phone fades out right here, I've essentially just masked the top layer right here to just fade out, and I have the other part at the bottom just completely intact, which just sort of makes it a whole lot easier to do that. And right here I have two new pre-comps. We have the text right here, which essentially comes up right here. Now for the text, I just have an adjustment layer right here, and this pretty much is the fill, which is just the color, and we have the drop shadow, and we also have what's it called? We have blur mode curves on all of these different things. So the blur mode curves, I can just show you the graph real quick. They all look essentially just like that, and they come out from different areas. Now both of these bottom ones come out at the same time, but they have different endpoints, so it makes it look a bit smoother essentially. And we have the random thing, and this is essentially I don't know what that's in there, and this is essentially just all coming together into one big sort of animation here. And then all of these drop down, of course, with the scale that I have, or with the blur mode curves that I have on the actual pre-comp. So the rotate that makes that go down. And the picture right here is essentially a paper sort of texture alongside a picture of my face and a picture of some jail bars essentially. And we also have a picture, or we have the text that says registered sex offender right here. Now, once again, I would like to remind you guys that this entire project file is in the description, and you can just go ahead and change out the music, you can go ahead and change out the picture, the text, all of that, all completely for free, so just go ahead and download that in the description. And yeah, that is essentially it. We have all the main movements in the main comp right here, I'm pretty sure. Go and press U. We have some lens blur right here, which is just sort of constantly going throughout the video. We also have some light flicker. This all just sort of adds up and makes it a bit more immersive, I'd say, and it makes it look a whole lot better. But as you can see, it sort of like zooms out lightly. This is right here with the Z distance, and it zooms out lightly, and then it goes to the left to just sort of show the picture off. And then it ends off by just going fully into the phone and just sort of rotating into it. Now, if you do want to change this, there's a very, very easy way to do it. You just go right here, just double click on the main, and then you go into the text, and then you can essentially just make your own text right here. If you want to change the text by yourself, it's just very easy. You just select the text thing, and then you just essentially change this. If I want to say hi right there, and then my name or whatever, like you can just do a whole lot of shit. So hi, my name is, and then you can go down here and just set that to Dignal, and essentially it's gonna look pretty shit, but it is going to work. As you can see, it is going to work. Just make sure that they're sort of even, you know, and that they look sort of like one big block, and not just like, you know, odd uneven lines, just like this. But you can do that, and then right here, when I zoom into the picture, you can just go ahead and double click on the picture. You can go ahead and sort of what you want to do essentially is just remove the jail bars and my face essentially, and you can just go ahead and change the text right here. So you can change that to best Fortnite player right there, and then just go ahead and recenter that. Obviously none of the actual animations are done inside this pre-comp, So it makes it very easy to sort of change everything. So now once you removed my picture, you can just go and put your own picture right there, and just make sure that it sort of looks decent and sort of looks like a picture frame, you know. And yeah, that's essentially all you need to do. And the animations are just going to be automatically be there. And in order to actually export it, you just go to your comp one right here, click on file, export. You can either add that to Adobe Media Render Queue or Adobe Media Encoder Queue if you know what you're doing, or if you're sort of new to Vegas or to After Effects, you don't really know what you're doing, just go ahead and add it to Render Queue. Go right here, click on lossless, click on RGB plus alpha. This is going to keep the transparency on the phone when you import it into Vegas or whatever you do with it. And then you just click on render, and that is essentially it. Now, once again, the project file download is in the description. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like down below, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And I'll see you guys in a couple days, and peace.